Hey friends, welcome to a unboxing. Tonight we are going through a collection I just bought. I need to check it in so that I can issue a payment. So I need to go quickly into it. So we'll take a break. I'll film a couple other videos later of the South Carolina collection that I'm still working on. And then we'll be back to our regular scheduled massive collection. So this has got some great stuff in it. Really was happy with the offering. It took a little while for me to figure it out with them. Came to a price, and I think you're going to be surprised about some of the good items in here. Remember this, the Diablo 2 role-playing game? They did this and the Alternity StarCraft games to, I think it was early 2000. What was this? 99, 2000, because it was silver anniversary, right? Anyway, they did those to kind of get the computer guys into role-playing. So anyway, nice little pieces there. We got a lot of second edition in this this shipment, so we're going to be some stuff we haven't had in a while. Player's Option, Combat, and Tactics. A couple Alternity books, Player's Handbook, and the Game Master Guide. I'm starting to get a little overcrowded on those. And they listened to me and put modules into the box sets here, so we'll be pulling stuff out of the box sets. Lankmar First Edition. This is Slayers of Swords of Deceit, CA2. Let's see. Nothing else in it. So, Spelljammer, we've got the Astro Mundi Cluster box set. A little bit of crushing to the box, but not too bad. This box has got a bunch of stuff in it. Next up, that box set, we've got the Nethrol box set from Forgotten Realms. Scuffing on the edges, it's pretty good, actually. Nothing too bad, a little bit of crushing. And in that, we had the Sea Devils module, or kind of supplement. And then the modules that went along with it, one of which was a Sea of Blood. I know the other two are in here somewhere. And then we had LC2, the Inside Ravensbluff, the Living City. There was the 4 of that module series. Moonlight Madness, and then the Al-Qadim Assassin Mountain box set. That one's in really good shape. Four from Cormier, and the Horde box set. Pretty good shape. Unopened. Never opened. Havens of the Great Bay for Birthright. Brand new in the original shrink. Can't beat that. Elminster Ecologies, Appendix 1. Battle of Bones, Hill of Lost Souls. Another Birthright item. This is Cities of Sun. Cities of the Sun. It's got a little bit of wear to the corners. And then module GA3, Tales of Enchantment. And then the last item in this box, the Rudrick Highlands for Birthright. So I think I'm gonna be able to move through these fast enough that I'm gonna just bust open it. It's 3 boxes that are this size, and then 1 smaller box. And I know the smaller box has probably got the item that we're gonna ooh and ah about the most. So I think I'm going to save that for the last. Just put these into my bins of sorting. Get it out of here. All right. Otherwise it starts piling up pretty fast. It's hard to do it on camera. It's a little easier when I'm just doing one box at a time, but I'm going to be trying to move through a bunch of stuff here. So, they did a nice job packing, that's for sure. Just got to set this stuff aside. Love it when you got people who know what they're doing. All right, we got 2 more items in this box. We got LC3, the Night Watch of the Living City, and then FRQ2, Hordes of Dragonspear, Forgotten Realms. And then, unfortunately, Hail the Heroes, but it's missing the CD, so I'm going to have to talk to them about that, or maybe it's in one of the other ones here, we'll see. Alright, we've got FRQ3, Doom of Daggerdale, go with the Hordes, and then here's the other 2 modules, Night of the Shark and Evil Tide. Let's go with the Seas one. Red Steel box set. I remember when these were in piles at KB Toys, giving them away basically. That one has the CD. Got Reverse Dungeon, which is one of the last, towards the end of the 2nd edition stuff that they did. The Alkadim Reunion module, and that one's not common at all. Then we got the Savage Baronies, which is unfortunately also missing its CD, so I have to have a little discussion about those, because they were didn't let me know that they were missing. Cool. First Quest box set, and it has the miniatures inside of it still, and the dice. Miniatures were never opened. Dice were. And the box is in great shape. Nice and glossy. It's cool. Got a couple more modules shoved in this one. Another box here. So we've got the second of the Elminster Ecologies books. And we got snowman poop everywhere. That's from the foam that they used packaging. FRC2, Curse of the Azure Bonds, and then the Den of Thieves module for 2nd edition, which brings us to a rarity. Unfortunately, a little bit of damage here to the box on the bottom there. 2nd edition Dark Sun. It just got that one tear to the lower left. That's a shame. It looks good otherwise. And then next up, we've got Mind Lords of the Last Sea in really great shape. So that will go with that. Module Secret of Spiderhaunt, Forgotten Realms. And getting to the end of this one, we've got a couple modules, Labyrinth of Madness, and Treasure Chest. And then the Ivory Triangle box set with the snowman poop on it. And that is going to wrap up that box also. So let's move that here. Throw all this into another bin. Getting a little behind the scenes action going here, huh? Seeing how I sort stuff when it comes in. It's always a little challenging. Then what I'll do is I'll actually physically go through and check the stuff. Let's set those aside because I know they got something missing in them. All right, 3rd box. We're at the 9-minute mark. So this is going to be a long video. I apologize if that bothers you. It's cool stuff though. All 2nd edition. All right, a lot of modules looks like. Sword of the Dales to continue that series. Dancing Hut of Baba Yaga. Stranger modules of the era. Hellgate Keep. Forgotten Realms. The Dungeon of Death. Then we got two of the Marco Polo modules, Arrival and Departure. Return of Randall Morn. The Forgotten Realm campaign book. Another Marco Polo. This is the Journey one. To some older stuff again. We got another Lankmar CA1, Swords of the Undercity, and then the rule book, which unfortunately looks like it's got some staining at the top there. And then that is part of then we got that in the Dawn of the Emperors box. Gazetteer. A rarer item in a minute here. We got Lankmar 2nd edition. And that one's in nice shape. And then, so we're going into a couple rarities here. We've got Wrath of the Immortals box set. In great shape. Just great shape. And then the next up, a couple more Lankmar items. We've got Rogues in Lankmar. These are all for 2nd edition Avengers in Lankmar. And probably one of the rare items in the lot. This is the Immortals D&D set 5. Those are becoming super hard to get, it seems. A lot of demand for them lately. And we got Slayer's Guide to Lankmar and Cutthroats of Lankmar. And then D&D set 4, the Masters rules. And these are a little more worn than I would have liked, but they are still in good shape. Paladin Hell, one of the quintessential covers of all time there. And then Companion, Guide to Hell. Chris Pramis' excellent work from 2nd edition. And then Warriors of Heaven. Now, those look in great shape. The Companion rules is box is good. The rule books are really worn though. I don't even know that the rule books went with this box the way that how worn they are. Road to Danger. Dungeon of Despair. Thieves of Lankmar. And then a incorrect box. We've got the lid is correct. Bottom is not. It does have the 2 books to it, so little concern there. Any of the others look right. And then we do have a basic set, but it does have the correct box bottom as well. So I don't know what happened there. A couple modules in here that I gotta pull out. Snowman poop everywhere. Got Vortex of Madness, Lost Shrine of Bundesfire, which is Bishator, The Shattered Circle, and Destiny of Kings. And this has been some great 2nd edition stuff. Some of these I have not had come through in years. Kind of a worn copy of set 1, the basic rules. So we got some good stuff there. All right, last one. This has got the rarity in it. They did a good job packing it on its own because of the rareness. So let's see what we got. What do you think it is? I think it's another brown box set. It is not a brown box set. But it is an awesome set. It's not shrink wrap. That's just they wrapped it in cellophane. So let's bust that open. It's not anything that matters. Take a quick look at this because these are just awesome. I don't think I've had one of these in well over 10 years. Tempted to keep it. So they did such a nice job on these. So we've got the print, which is not a signed copy. It was, apparently some of them were signed. We got a kind of history of TSR book. Those do not belong in there. So we got Return to White Plume Mountain, which is not supposed to be in there, and Return to the Keep of the Borderlands. So those don't go with this. Reproduction of the original Blue Book, the Ravenloft module, G1, G2, the RPGA thing, G3, and S2. S1 was reprinted, if you'll remember, in the Return to the Tomb of Horrors box set. And then the only place you can get this module, L3, Deep Dwarven Delve, the only place you could get it was in this box set. Probably, I don't know that they made only a couple thousand of them, so probably one of the rare modules out there. Awesome stuff. Great collection. Put all this in here very gently. Oh, some of this doesn't belong. It goes out. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's a long video. It's a lot of good stuff. I wanted to get through it. And this last item was one that we kind of wanted to see again. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.